Namaste, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Yoga Infusion. I'm Dylan, and today's class is going to be a quick power yoga flow for buns and guns. Are you ready? I'll see you on the mat. So before we begin today, because I always forget, if you have a block, grab it handy. If you don't have a block, you can use a weight at some point. The block's going to be used as a weight as well as to create pressure. So if you have a block, excellent, grab it. If you don't have one, if you want to use weights or you want to grab like a can of beans or something like that to use, you can do that. Otherwise, you don't really need it. It's just to sort of change things up a little bit. So get it now. And then meet me standing in Tadasana. Now, I like to keep my feet hip distance apart. If you've been to, a yoga class in your community and they tell you to put your toes together and heels just a little bit apart, that's fine too. I just find that that's not really comfortable for me, especially when I start to bend my knees. So I like to keep my feet a little bit wider. You can play around with either one and see how you like it. So fingers. So feet hip distance apart. Lightly engage the core, lengthen the tailbone towards the mat, lift the crown of the head. See if you can grow an inch taller. Inhale, fill up with breath, expansion. And exhale, bring the weight into the heels, sink down into the mat. Make sure not to lock the knees, keep a micro bend in the knees. Inhale, reach your arms out left to right, palms facing the ground. Squeeze the shoulder blades together in order to widen more across the chest. And we'll do 10 little baby circles backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 big ones backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. You can bend the knees. Reach around and grab the calves, or you can grab opposite elbows above the head. Bring the weight forward into the balls of the feet. And let the crown of the head sink towards the mat. Excellent. Bend the left knee, left hand to the mat or to the block. Inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky. Since you have the block, might as well use it. Reach up and overhead, press the right hip back, and switching sides, bend the right knee, inhale, left arm up, press the left hip back, reach the left arm forward, stretch along the side body, and forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back, plank. Excellent. Take your feet a little bit wider than they were, so maybe a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Take the right hand to the left shoulder, left hand to right shoulder, 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plank. Bring the belly to the mat. Hands underneath the forehead. And lift the right leg up. Squeeze the right heel, press the right hip into the mat. Release, left leg up, press the left hip into the mat, use the glute to lift. Release, now bring both legs up. Squeeze, 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 see if you can get an inch higher for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Press it back, child's pose. Just for a breath. One big breath here. Excellent. Walk it forward. Lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. So Miette has been locked inside now for 2 weeks as of yesterday, because I came home and she was bleeding all over her face. Come to find out, we don't think it was her blood, but she did have a little wound on her chin. And so she's been on house arrest for 2 weeks while it heals, and she's not pleased. Excellent. All right, from here, plant the palms. Step back plank. Give me a nice strong plank. Excellent. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Second chaturanga to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Warming up the body. Press the left heel away from you. Square the hips forward. Press into the heel of the left foot. Shoulders away from the ears. That might mean that you need to reach your hands farther apart above your head, or maybe try cactus arms. See how that feels. And plant the palms. Step it back, plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Chaturanga to plank. To side plank, right side. Now feel free to stay here. Drop the right knee down. Come onto the forearm. Yogi's choice. Wherever you're at, come into star side plank. So lift the left heel, left leg up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach up and overhead. Plank. Other side. So go where you need to be. Left knee down. Come onto the forearm. Yogi's choice. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Right leg lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach up and overhead. Plank. Chaturanga to upward facing dog. To second chaturanga to downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the knees to the mat, tabletop. Navel sucks up and in. Lengthen the tailbone away from the crown of the head, so towards the back of the room. Inhale, tailbone paints up towards the sky. Belly drops, heart space moves between the biceps, chin parallel to the mat. Exhale, round the tailbone towards the space between the knees. Press the shoulder blades up to the sky, chin to chest. Inhale, tailbone paints up towards the sky. Heart space moves forward, cat pose, cow pose. Then round through the back, tailbone moves between the space between the knees, chin to chest. Last one. Inhaling, shoulders move away from the ears. Exhale, round. And come back to center. Kick the right foot up, or kick the right foot behind you. Up, flex the foot. Keep the hips square as best you can, and kick the right foot towards the sky, just the heel. 1, 2, 3, engage the glute. 4, core tight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend the knee, bring the knee just directly in line with the left knee, and lift straight out to the side, flex the right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now keep the leg bent. Bring the foot towards the sky like you're trying to stamp your foot onto the ceiling, and lift 10 times. 1, keeping the knee bent. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop it down. Other side. Straighten the left leg. Flex the left foot. Keep the hips square. Lift the heel to the sky 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Engage the glute. 5, 6. Core tight. 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend the knee directly out to the side. 1. Flex the foot. 2. Like you're opening a book. 3, 4, 5. Use the hip. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then keep the bend in the knee. Stamp your foot onto the ceiling 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze the glute. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Come back to center. Lift the hips high. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Bend one knee and then the other. Excellent. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Drop the left heel down. Windmill the arms up. Warrior 2. Back toes just slightly facing in. Front heel bisects the arch of the back foot. Open across the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together to engage the back. Lift the crown of the head tall. Press through the outer edge of the left foot. Excellent. Bring your torso over your left leg, and you can either rest your right elbow on your right knee, bring your right hand all the way down to the mat or onto that block, or you can stay up, pressing your elbow into the inner edge of the left leg. Extended side angle. And straighten through the right leg. Left hand comes back along the left thigh, reach up and over and back, reverse triangle, or extended triangle, extended reverse triangle. And then windmill the arms down. Bring the right knee into the right elbow area. And then we haven't done these in a while, so if you're new to my channel, this is called a reptile push-up. So you'll have your fingers facing just slightly in, not all the way in, but this way your elbows come out more rather than straight back. And you'll bring your right knee towards your right elbow, look to the right side, press back up. And then left knee to left elbow, look to the left, press back up. So that's a reptile push-up. We'll do 10. If you need to pause the video to complete that 10, do so in your time. No worries. 1, 2, 3, core tight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Ooh! Plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Second chaturanga to downward facing dog. Deep inhale here. Exhale out the mouth. Another one like that. Inhale through the nose. Exhale side out. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Drop the right heel down. Inhale, windmill the arms up, warrior 2. Press through the right outer edge of the right foot. Lift the crown of the head. Squeeze the shoulder blades together so the hands are energetic. You're engaging the back, and then see if you can grow a little taller. Smile. Sink a little deeper. And then, oh, just kidding. Extended side angle. Reach up towards the sky. You can have your hand on that block. Come all the way down. You can have your left elbow on the left knee. Or use your core. And then straighten through the left leg, reverse triangle. And then windmill the arms down. Bring the left knee into the left elbow, fingers facing just slightly in, 10 times. Reptile push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 more. You can do it. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Second chaturanga. To downward facing dog. Woo! Okay. Shake the head yes and no. Release the tension. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Drop the left heel down. Inhale, windmill the arms up. Warrior 2. Now turn the right toes in a bit. So I would say to start, you might have to readjust as you come into the pose, but start with the right toes facing the top left of the mat, short side, and then bend through the right leg, side lunge. We'll pulse here, up, not all the way up, so keep tension in the leg. We'll pulse here a few inches up and down, 10 times. 1, 2, press through the heel. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now keeping the right leg bent, core tight, maybe bring your hands to your hips, kick the left leg out to the side, and step back, high lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the weight in the right heel. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Sink the hips down. Side lunge, just side lunge. On the right side, you can flex the left foot. You can stay up higher, obviously, if that's where you're at. Today, press the right shoulder into the right knee. I'm feeling a bit tight, so hang out here for 3 breaths. Excellent. Press it back up. Plank. Chaturanga. To upward facing dog. To second chaturanga. To downward facing dog. Deep breath in here through the nose. Exhale, side out. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Drop the right heel down. Inhale, warrior 2. Sink a little bit deeper. Press through the outer edge of the right leg, right foot. Press through the left heel. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other, open across the chest. Excellent. Straighten the leg. Turn the left toes in. Again, you might have to readjust as you go. No worries, just a starting point. Bend through the left leg, side lunge, and we'll pulse here 10 times. A few inches up, few inches down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Press through the left heel. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we'll do our side leg kicks. I'm going to turn around to face you. So side lunge to right side leg lift. Step back to side lunge and up. 1, 2, left hip, press the left hip back. 3, this is my weaker side, so you can see I'm struggling a little bit more. 4, 5, 5 more. 6, 7, my balance is weaker on this side too. 8, 9, last one. 10, step it out, low side lunge, lift the right toes to the sky, Press the left shoulder into the left knee. Inner thigh stretch. Groin stretch. This side's a lot looser than the other side. This feels way better. 3 breaths. Slow it down. And then set it back to plank. Chaturanga to upward facing dog to child's pose. Before we get too lazy, let's walk it back up. Grab that block. Come to sit on your bum. Take the block in between the thighs. So depending on how wide your hips are, you might need it on the medium height. My hips are really narrow, so I keep it on the small one. Basically, you want the block to keep your hips basically in line, like your thighs in line with your hips. So not out wider, not turned in. So mine, like I said, my thighs are, or my hips are really narrow. So when the block is between my thighs right now, my hips, my knees are basically in line with my hips. But if I do it wider, it makes it go wider, and I don't like that as much. So you find what fits best for you. Take the block between the thighs, squeeze the block with the thighs, roll down onto the back. This is the good old back. Press the heels into the mat, squeeze the thighs together, press the elbows into the mat, lift the hips. And then pulse 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Press the heels. 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze the block. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, inch the right foot in just a little bit closer to middle. Straighten the left leg. 10 more. 1, 2. It's hard with the block. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left leg down. Maybe scooch it in towards the middle. Right leg straight. 10. 1, 2. Try to keep the hips square. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Grab the block between the hands. Now, and this is where I said the weight, it could be weight, could be the block. Your choice. So grab the block between the hands and really squeeze the hands together. Bring your legs into reverse tabletop, or like upside down tabletop alignment. Press the lower back into the mat by rounding the tailbone towards the back of the room. Hands to the sky, pressing into the block. Legs at 90 degrees. Now, you can lift your head and then take the block overhead, take your left leg long, come back to center. Right leg long, block overhead, come back to center, squeeze the block 10 times. 1, lift the head. 2, in the heart. 3, press the lower back into the mat. 4, 5, 5 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And release. I did that with a weight a few days ago, and my abs are still very sore from it. So if that wasn't really that hard, do 10 more. All right. Now, I'm going to try this. I've not tried this. We're going to try this together. Put the block between the legs again, the thighs, and then rock and roll up to a seat. So I'm facing the wrong way now. But we're going to try to get into plank with the block. So let me switch around the other way so I can try to do this with you guys. So squeeze the block between the thighs, rock and roll. Nope. And see if we can't get to plank. Get to plank however you can. Squeeze the block. Good job. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog with the block. Chaturanga to downward facing dog. Keep the block. Rock forward to plank. Right side plank with the block. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze the thighs together. Squeeze the hips up. Squeeze the core. Reach up and overhead. Plank. Other side. Reach up and overhead. Plank. Downward facing dog. You can get rid of the block now. Thought it'd just be some fun. Inhale, right leg lifts. Open the hip, bend the knee, kick the wall behind you. And you can stay here or drop the right leg behind, flip the hips. Wild thing. And come back over. Pigeon. On the right side. Inhale, grow taller. Exhale, walk the hands forward. Since you've got the block, why not bring your forehead to rest on the block? Left hip down, right hip back. Coming back to the breath. Coming back to the body. Noticing where you feel sensation or tightness today, and seeing if you can send your breath to that place to allow it to release. To release the tension, to release the stagnation. So drop into your body. Listen to what your body's trying to tell you. Send your attention and your breath into those places and see what happens. Inhale, walk the hands back up. Three-legged dog. A couple knee or leg circles, painting the wall with a circle. First one way and then the other. And then drop the foot down. Inhale, left leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Stay here or drop the foot behind you. Flip the hips. Wild thing. Come back over. Pigeon. Left side. Inhale, grow taller. Find length along the spine. Press to the top of the right foot. And exhale, keep the length and walk forward. Coming to rest on that block if you have it. Or you can always take your hands into fists and rest your head that way. Slowing down the breath. I invite you to try inhaling for a count of 3. So 1, 2, 3. And exhaling for 4. 3, 2, 1. Again, inhaling 1, 2, 3. Exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, inhaling for 1, 2, 3. Exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. And I invite you to continue breathing in that fashion as we move towards the end of the practice. Signaling to the body that it is time to relax. Inhale, walk the hands back in. Three-legged dog. Point the toes and paint circles on the left side of the room. And then the other direction. And come to sit on the bum. Feet directly in front of you. Inhale, flex the feet, lift towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Seated forward fold. Inhale, roll back up. Take the soles of the feet together. Cobbler's pose. And take your hands behind you, fingertips facing towards you, to lift the heart towards the sky. If you'd like, you can also lift the hips. Gently dip the chin, lengthen the back of the neck, and release. Forward fold over the soles of the feet. Coming back up, coming to a cross-legged position. Take your right hand to your left knee. Look over your left shoulder, twist. Switching sides. Look over your right shoulder. Back to center. Take your legs as wide as they'll go. So if you can really get into the splits now, do so. If not, your legs can be as wide as the mat, no worries. Ground down through your hip points, flex the feet to the sky, and walk the hands forward, wide-legged forward fold. Again, grab that block if you got it handy. Keep a nice flat back. And send your breath and your attention into the places that you feel sensation. Wherever it's tight, wherever it's stagnant, wherever it's talking to you. Inhale, come back up, move the block to the side if you were using it. Take your legs long and roll all the way down onto the back. Walk the soles of the feet in towards the body and begin to windshield wiper the legs left and right. Releasing the lower back. Massaging the glutes a little bit. And then I'll take the soles of the feet together. Knees fall to the left and right. Shimmy the shoulders up underneath the heart space. Palms to the sky. And take a moment or two or three to allow the benefits of this practice to sink into the body and into the mind. Know that you are growing stronger every time you step on your mat. Stronger in body, stronger in mind, stronger in spirit. So take some time now to allow your body to rest, knowing that you deserve it, every second of it. From my heart to yours, Namaste.